Hey there, good evening. I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Bart and wanted to provide a brief update on some of that winter weather that we have out there this evening. We've seen the bulk of the snow continue to push off to the east, closer towards the Pennsylvania border. Right now, for us folks here just in central Ohio, we're kind of in and out of the clouds and also a little bit of that mixed precipitation. You can see just a few raindrops here popping up on our live Doppler radar. I want to take you and zoom you in because the heaviest of that snow, again, now pushing closer towards the Denison area, Newark, Zanesville, just kind of in and out of a few of those raindrops, maybe a few of those wet snowflakes that you saw a little bit earlier on today. Lancaster, it seems like you have a little bit of mixed precipitation as well. If you were planning on running any errands here in central Ohio, things have definitely cleared up a little bit, but I do want to show you there is some rain just out to the west that we're continuing to keep an eye on. And I do have your comments on here, so a lot of folks out there also are talking about that they're glad that the snow is going away. Robin says, no more snow, please. We have William on here from Nelsonville as well. Mary says, yuck. Eddie says, I want more snow. Hey, I don't blame you. The snow is definitely nice to see out there throughout the day today. We are going to keep an eye on that batch of rain that's now starting to inch a little bit closer towards the London area. But if you look up towards Bell Fountain, even closer to Marysville, it does seem like we have another batch of mixed precipitation about to inch in. That'll continue to push throughout the area over the next few hours here. So as we continue throughout the evening, it seems like a lot of people are excited for a bit more snow. A lot of us just kind of got a dusting, and we'll get to those snow totals here in a second. Kind of zooming out on the big picture, I want to show you what we're tracking because this is a cold front. Our next system is going to be this cold front that's closer towards the Chicagoland area right now. This will continue moving in as we make our way over the next 24 hours, bringing us one more round of some flurries later on tonight before we do see some warmer weather. Yep, you gotta love Ohio. We do have warmer weather in the forecast coming up. Here's a few snow totals that we've recorded so far today. Medina and Ashland definitely have taken the top tier there. They've seen about 2 inches of snowfall. And then Upper Arlington, just over half of an inch of snow today. Wilmington saw just over half of an inch of snow. And then out closer towards Dayton, just below that half-inch line. So how much snow did you guys see out there today? I know in my grass and kind of the higher surface areas, saw a little bit of a dusting, but I really didn't get too much accumulation here. Sandy said it just missed Southern. We just got rain. Ugh, yeah. And if you were one of those places, mainly south of Columbus, a lot of folks out there just got a cold, messy rain throughout the day today. Chuck says, I'm in Maryland and you can send it my way. Penny says, we went through a whiteout in Columbus to Lake Erie, mainly in Mansfield. Yeah, I believe it. The farther north you get, the more snow you're likely to see. Actually, here's a photo here in Columbus. This was sent to us on my Facebook page, Mackenzie Bart. You can send in your photos. We'll show that at our newscast here at 11 o'clock. But this is from Mark. This was taken on the west side of Columbus. And as you can tell, a lot of that accumulation mainly was sitting in the grassy areas, while a lot of the pavement, a lot of the roadways out there stayed pretty dry, maybe just a little bit of a gleam there with the wet conditions with some of the rain, but our pavement temperatures really just too warm. Surface temperatures out there still in the 50s and even 60s in some places, so not really going to expect much to accumulate on the roadways, but definitely enough on our surfaces and the grass. I want to show you a live look outside. You could tell a nice little break from some of the messy snowflakes that we saw a little bit earlier on. Now we're just seeing a little bit of rain here as well as the cloud coverage. Temperatures now in the mid-30s, 36 here in the capital city, but check out that wind chill. We're going to be about 10 degrees colder throughout the night tonight. Winds from the southwest right around 10 miles per hour. And here's one thing we're going to be tracking coming up at 11. We are going to have a gusty evening on tap. Wind gusts are going to reach anywhere between 30 to 40 miles per hour as we head throughout the evening tonight. So not only is it going to feel colder out there, but also, you're going to notice some of those maybe Halloween decorations if you haven't taken them down yet, or maybe who's putting up the Christmas decorations yet. Saw a few around town, but if you do have those up, those are definitely going to be blowing around in a few of our gusts. Here's a look at 6 o'clock this evening. Once we work closer towards the commute tomorrow morning, still going to see a little bit of a breeze out there. Gusts are going to reach 20 to 25 miles per hour. But once we get into your Monday afternoon, really no longer going to be a problem there. Those winds will die off and we'll see a little bit of clearing. Let's take you through a quick hour-by-hour forecast because we do have a little bit of precipitation to get through before we can finally call this system out of here. Let's take you throughout the night tonight. This evening, a little batch of rain-snow mixture. And then here's our last batch of a few flurries. This is mainly going to be north of I-70 late this evening, so right around 9-10 o'clock. And again, we could see a little bit of accumulation with that. Jesse says, I do not like the cold, snow, or cold. Mike says, I'm staying home. You know, it is a good night to, be inside. I just put a roast in the crock pot this evening, and I'm very excited to have that. Definitely a good night to be breaking out the crock pot or any of that comfort food. Taking you into Monday morning, all that precipitation will be out of here. A few lake effect snow showers are possible, but here in central Ohio, we will be clear and cold. And then something else that we'll be talking about is once that snow gets out of here, some warmer weather. But for any of those lingering snow flurries tonight, really not expecting much accumulation with this. We could see some places see half of an inch, but that's very, very unlikely. And that's going to be closer towards the Mansfield, Ashland area. Some places could see that brief flurry there, but most of us really just kind of dusting again on those grassy surfaces, or if you've left the patio furniture out, or maybe even on your car if you leave it out overnight. Here's what I'm tracking coming up at 11. We have a big warm up on the way. We're going to see highs in the 60s later on this week. What day we'll see that? Again, join us tonight at 11.